Hi everyone, my name is Miriam Placencia and I'm going to talk to you all about my leadership project. For my leadership project, I decided to focus on myself to enhance my leadership skills in the workplace. I call it my self-transformation project because through this project I really do believe that I have changed, I have transformed, and the reason I decided to focus on myself for this project was because after giving some thought and really reflecting on what I wanted to do, I was noticing that I had a lot of stress coming from work. I was feeling very unproductive, inefficient, and when I started thinking about all the stuff and the work that I do, I did was becoming just very stressed and kind of didn't know where it was coming from. So after giving it some thought, I realized that I was letting the people that I work with, so like the providers, the different directors and schools that I go to, really affect me and my own personal work that I do. So I found that when I would go to different sites and help them with parent engagement, family engagement, that a lot of people didn't feel the same way that I did about that. They didn't have the same passion, and it might be, because their focus is on something else right now. Um, and they would kind of shut me down, really question why I was there, what was the purpose of it, how can I help them, what is really the benefit of what I do. So I think that when they started questioning me, I essentially started questioning myself, which just started really affecting me and just feeling, um, unproductive. So for the theory that I decided to choose and go really focus, help me go through this project was transformative learning theory, which is composed by three parts, and the first one is psychological, which is a change in understanding oneself. So like I said, through this I learned that I was becoming very stressed because I was taking in um, other people's ideas. I was projecting, what they were saying, maybe about themselves or their center onto my work and what I was doing, and valuing really what I was there to do. Um, I was, not believing kind of in myself. So I had to do a lot of self compassion through this project. The second point is revision of belief system. So I also had to kind of learn and accept, and I'm still going through that process, that not everyone in the fields that I'm in has the same passion for family or parent engagement as I do, and everyone might look different, and I just need to accept that everyone will get there and do things at their point. But it has been frustrating in the past when I go into a site and I'm offering all these resources, really being open with them, and them kind of shutting me out. So I had to just um, you know revise what I believed, and kind of just be a little bit more flexible and kind of meet people where they're at and just understand them for who they are, what their program is, how they want to run it, what they decide to focus on at the moment, and really just learn that even though I'm there and they might not want to engage in my work um, immediately, that I'm sure they know that there's um, positive work for it, and it just might take them a little bit longer to realize that and decide what to focus on. But as long as I'm there and just keep going, supporting them, eventually, they might see the benefit and might want, my help. And sometimes I think that, you know, the hardest thing is just doing my job, being there, supporting, saying everything that I do, and walking away with just thinking that something that I said could might have stuck with them. They just didn't say anything, or I didn't realize it. So I had to do that. And also changes in lifestyle. That's the third part of transformative learning theory. And with this, I really have learned to manage my stress better. I did doing a lot of self-empowerment, just believing in myself, validating myself also. One of the things that I did during this project is create self-affirmation notes and put them around my desk, and just telling myself, you can do it. Today's a new day. Believe in yourself. Anything is possible. You're doing a good job. I really had to give myself the credit that I wasn't receiving from others, and not that people need to give me credit, but just as a human, I think that especially in the workplace, we like to know that we're doing our job right, that what we're there to do is a good job, that I'm going in the right direction. And it's very difficult, working kind of on my own, since I'm out in the field and I go to different sites and I don't necessarily have like my supervisor with me or other coworkers to really tell me, wow, what a good job you did, or that was an excellent suggestion, that was a good idea. I've had to learn that I need to just do that for myself to really just feel better and feel successful, or feel that I'm doing a good job, not necessarily successful, but just really valuing the work that I do. And it is, hard work, and that I shouldn't let others and their progress or where they stand really affect, the way that I feel about my own job. And I believe that the passion that I have is good, and that I can continue doing a great job and being a good leader in the community, and helping others with family engagement as they're ready, when they're ready, just by being patient, being a good listener, good communication skills, and a lot of reflection, like I have been doing lately, and just continuing to validate myself. So also, through this project, I really learned that I have um, that I am a good leader, and it takes a lot. It takes a lot to work with other people, especially when you have a certain passion and you can have high expectations, and everybody in this field looks very different. Every school, every center, and every director and owner has their own ideas of what they want to focus on, and what success looks like, what quality looks like, and what they want to or what they can focus on. So I think I've learned that I have to have great patience with my providers, and just be extremely flexible with them. I've also learned that self-empowerment, and just believing in myself is the greatest thing that I can do um, for my sanity, and just for my progress as a leader, and in this current job, in this position that I have right now. And I hope that I can continue being a good leader and a good role model, to the providers and anybody that I work with, by just humbling myself and really being there for when they need me, and just being a leader by demonstrating, through the actions that I do, through the work that I propose, and when they are open, to really just take that window, of opportunity, and work with them with whatever they need. So thank you for listening. Yeah, that's it.